Last we left off, you had gone and visited a unicorn on a lake. During this time that you were gone, Pixie flew off in the direction following the people that she had encountered. After several minutes of chasing, she lost them in the woods. Pixie, what would you have done following this event?
Pixie wasn't looking that closely. She needed time to process what was going on. So, realizing that a chase wasn't useful anymore, but also not feeling like going to the others. Not quite yet. She would have stuck close to the river, around the area where they left the river, moving upriver just a tad, but staying in the trees, watching for the group's return.
Some time passes, and eventually you see sight of them again. Approximately an hour has gone by. They're coming back towards the fork in the river, and they're making their way across.
Still Still staying in the trees, just not strictly speaking hiding, but kind of hiding. Staying a little out of sight of the group, but shadowing them around 20-30 feet.
Okay. At which point the group made its way towards Loomlurch. I'll reread off the introductory bits for this section. The forest is at its darkest here. Up ahead, a colossal dead oak tree lies on its side. 3 living trees grow naturally out of its fallen remains. Their shapes resemble towers with candlelit windows, twinkling in the gloom, and wooden balconies encircling gnarled branches. On one side of the fallen tree, fire pit light spills from a pair of quaint storefront windows, illuminating a clearing filled with merchant stalls. I'm going to try and find the right map. You guys are to the south of this one. You're at the very south on the other embankment with a bridge in front of you leading towards one of 2 different points of entry. At this point, Will and the others have already split off. Will saying that he will be looking through a window for a signal to signal the others to cause a distraction. Anything want to be said before he would have headed out?
That actually depends on whether Pixie reveals herself to the group before Will leaves or not.
Does Pixie?
She reveals after he leaves.
Okay, in that case, there wouldn't be a reason to keep him around.
Well, because of the assassin that we encountered, would Nico perhaps have spotted Pixie as he was on alert?
Are you sneaking up on him, Pixie? Before you introduce yourself? If so, roll stealth against perception.
No, Pixie wasn't sneaking. She was just staying back a little bit, not particularly sneaking. Not trying to hide from them.
Okay,
Just
okay.
not quite willing to join them yet.
In which case I would say that you did notice her. Well, halfway from the trail from the fork, you noticed she was trailing behind.
No, okay. Alright, well, here we are. What was the plan again, Victor?
Hi. Yeah, you know what, big man? I was actually hoping you would thinking my attention span ain't one of my strong suits. I think, to be honest, Will's probably just gonna do whatever. Sounds like. Suppose that advice for him to be more patient kind of fell on deaf ears. Well, I know my job at least. I need to try and express some interest in buying some sweets and getting old Scabby into a meeting. I think beyond that, we were sort of still debating what the rest of us were going to be doing that time.
Because Miko and Pixie were going to try and free the children. I would escort you and Sergio to Scapita.
Yeah, were you going to impersonate some of those automaton things? You seem to be pretty natural, kind of swinging them arms and legs in that robotic fashion earlier.
Yeah, it needs to be a bit more robotic, but I think I can handle it. But then afterwards, because I might not even be in the same room.
Yeah.
When you and Scapita have the meeting. So is there something else that we wish?
Well, we need to give Will the signal, don't we? And I said I was going to do this. Victor raises his middle finger to Nico. Showing support for them unicorns. I mean, I suppose I could say that I could stretch each of my fingers and just say that I'm doing finger exercises for my arthritis.
Could be. If I am not in the meeting, at least if I'm not present at the meeting, perhaps it might be a good idea for me to go exploring a bit, see if I can find the picture.
Yeah.
That she wanted.
Actually, thinking about it, big man. If you get exploring and maybe if you stand near a window, maybe you could just wondering where Will's going to be trying to see that signal from. Just wondering if it might be better to relay it to you, maybe, if we can see you from where we are. But I suppose that assumes that you're going to be able to keep a sight line on us.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's possible.
Yeah.
Not knowing your position.
That's definitely true. I mean, we're not going to know these things until we actually add it.
If I do notice him, then I will try to give him the signal. But
yeah. I'm just thinking. The only reason I'm thinking in them terms is because he tends like to improvise, so maybe we might need to be a bit flexible.
Yeah. Lastly, one last thing. We were going to rendezvous at the lake, right? If all goes to shit.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Apparently, Lil Loke's already shifted anyway, so...
Yeah, alright.
So, I suppose that makes the most sense for us, because at least, well, we don't know where Lil Loke is now exactly. But we know where the lake is, at the least.
Yeah. And I believe everybody still has a horn? Because you do need it to enter.
Yes, yeah. And again, I would have appreciated being told that the first time, but somebody has a sense of humor, eh, big man?
It was funny.
But I don't really have taken you for a comedian, but, you continue to surprise me.
Thank you. Pixie, you don't have one since you weren't there. Would you also like a horn?
I can make my own.
I have one already at ready for you.
In that case, thank you.
And I give her also one.
Pixie is toying with the lockpick. That was the rule. She's just sliding it through her fingers.
You flip it back and forth on your fingers without any issue whatsoever, going up and under.
Alright.
Frankly, on small fingers, it shouldn't be quite as possible as you're doing it, but you manage it.
Years of experience.
Alright, any questions about the plan?
Oh, sorry.
Right, so you're coming with me then, eh, big man?
Yeah, you and Sergio, Miko and Pix,
Right.
going for wherever the children are.
Aye, so remember, Shiny Man, we're travellers and we want to buy some sweets, yeah?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, good.
Just
Reminding myself
need
as much
to-
as anyone else.
I just need to find good opening in conversation with her to ask about what might have happened. Ciao.
Yeah, maybe maybe we don't lead with that, though, Shiny Man. Don't really say I know this Scabby, but just looking around this place and what we've heard, kind of sounds like she ain't such a pleasant individual.
Oh, that's not.
I'm
I
also
think I
hesitant
will.
about what she
I-
knows.
Yeah,
I think I will let Victor lead the conversation. Quite capable with words, anyway.
oh, I'll take that compliment. Well, I suppose without further ado, I guess we should get going on assigned tasks. I have a feeling that Will and his lot ain't gonna wait forever.
Looks like this bridge is to the market, so.
All
Mika,
right.
Let's take the other one. See where that goes.
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
This whole time I've been nervously fiddling with a piece of leather, and I cast mage armor on myself.
The mushroom on your shoulder is captivated by the leather. What is that? Is it like a treat?
As he says that, I'll open my eyes and the leather has magically disappeared. What?
Wow. You're cool. Did you eat it?
Did I eat what?
The thing that you had in your things.
Oh, I must have dropped it.
Gravity's weird. That was fast then. He just seems to see as the end of the conversation starts humming to himself.
All right. Showtime. And I follow me as I walk over the bridge.
As you make your way across the bridges, they do creak slightly as you walk.
And I would also like to walk very stiff and robotic.
Oh, actually, big man. If I remember right, didn't he also say that they speak in like really short phrases?
Speak like what?
Yeah, like that.
Follow me.
Roll me a general performance check to let's see how well you do.
Hey, hey, big man, no offense, but you're more convincing earlier. Maybe try something along more of these lines. Hello, have a nice day. Stop, exterminate. You know, something along those lines. It's a roll performance check to see how he does.
I'll just let that stay as it is.
Fair enough.
No advantage?
You know what? I'm gonna say that's a help action. Yes. Yes.
That's
Hey.
quite a good teacher.
Hey, you see, big man? Kind of like
Okay, yeah, I got
sort
it.
of elbows him a little bit. Hey, you see, I'm good for a couple of things, aren't I?
Your elbow dings off.
Ow! I forget you made metal. Anyway, let's keep going.
You are quite a professional, I have to say.
I have my moments.
Okay, okay.
Right.
So you cross the bridge.
Yeah.
As you reach the other side, you see 3 stalls selling candy that are situated in this clearing, lit by windows carved into a giant fallen tree on one side of it. 2 goblins are working in each stall, and the whole enterprise is watched closely by a goblin with a toffee apple head, who appears to be muttering to himself. He is this one right here. The goblins behind the stalls eye you each as you approach. A little bit of murmuring between them, but they wait to see who you will approach.
So I'd say that Victor just gently walks up and... Did you say all three of these stalls sell sweets?
Yes.
Okay, I suppose Victor would let Nico lead, and Victor would approach one of the stalls.
Well, good evening. A female goblin speaks to you, quite aged, wearing a pair of spectacles.
Hi,
How
well,
may I help you this day?
hello there. My name's Vicky Tricky Schwartz. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well. Woke up with a bit of a stiff back, but, you know,
Hi, that's
my name's Fudd.
Hey, that's terrible. Well,
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
oh gosh.
You know, when you get into your older years in your 20s, God, your back just goes.
That's unfortunate. I got a little bit, got a bit of arthritis in my hand, so it's terrible. But you know what helps me forget about the pain is bury my misery in sweets. Funnily enough, reason I'm here.
Oh, yes, I know that quite well. And I wouldn't happen to have some right here. What do you like?
Oh, okay. What does Victor say?
You see a lot of wrapped, small, penny-sized sweets. Different coloured wrapping in each of them. You got red, orange, yellow, and blue.
Okay. Victor is
All displayed in bowls.
Yeah, impulse. So Victor said, "I'd like a couple of them orange ones, if you don't mind."
Oh, you got good taste. I would like the orange ones. She
Alright.
scoops a few into her hand. How would you like to pay?
What payment do you accept? As you can probably tell, traveler ain't exactly from around here. Still learning all the customs.
Give us a good song and you can have these.
Alright, let me see if I can think of something up the top of my head.
It's gotta be about candy.
Okay, I think I got something. Hello there, my sweet little lady. Can I have some sweets? I'd like to pay with my song today. I really want those sweets. I think this will be a good purchase. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm sure I'll be happy today since you are serving me.
No, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Bit of stuttering. But you know what? Good enough. She hands you the sweets.
Hey, I'm doing this off the off. Literally coming up with the lyrics and going like, there's a lot of things floating about, but I appreciate the gesture.
You're welcome.
Right, so Victor will start consuming one of the sweets. How does it taste?
It tastes of a... well, it tastes citrusy. Quite like an orange sweet, like it normally would.
Is it?
And roll me a d8.
Okay, I'll do this first before what I was going to say next. Okay, 5. I don't like...
You suddenly feel yourself... or the world around you seems to get bigger.
Okay, I think I could use this actually. Is this kind of my perception or am I getting smaller?
You're growing smaller.
Right, okay. Hey, is it just me or do I see him? Wait, why is my voice slightly higher? Hey, Shining Man, you're looking... Oh, wait, hang on, this ain't right. Oh. You know, kind of thought I'd be more freaked out about this, but I'm kind of just past that point and I'm just into acceptance. You know what? How many sweets did Victor have?
I say you only ate one.
How many did he buy with that song?
2.
Victor will eat the second sweet.
Roll me a d8.
1.
Fair enough. You start hopping nervously from foot to foot as you eat the second one, and as you do so, you notice that your feet start making musical notes as if from a trumpet.
Hey, I could get used to this actually. Hey, sorry, I didn't actually, sorry, I didn't actually catch your name. What were you called again? Talking to the sweet merchant.
She's kind of looking down at you, a little smile on her face. Just for context, you're currently 2 feet high.
Yeah.
Actually, fuck if I forgot the name I gave her. Anyone remember what the name I said quickly? No? Good. My name's Bend.
Hey, well, I have to say, this is an interesting experience. And
Yes, you can say that again.
you know, this was actually a lot more than I was expecting. It took me aback a little bit at first because hey, I'm not from around here. But I actually want to let you in a little secret, if you wouldn't mind. I'm actually here on the behalf of my patron, Lord Bonaparte, and he's got quite the sweet tooth. So, you see, I go around from place to place trying to find some, delectable little treats for him. And I think this would probably give him quite a giggle. So,
is he one of those frog people?
oh, no, not like them. Actually, quite competent ruler over his territory. But it's not kind of in not in the Fey realms. Back for where I'm from. I mean, as you can see, I don't exactly fit into. Oh yeah, like sort of the carnival that goes around all the places. Sort of Fey realms getting a lot more representation recently, and people want to have a gander, see what's going on, sample the customs, really bring things forward. And you know what? I reckon that your sweets are the springboard to really put that on the map. So, I have a proposition for you. If you want to make some money and also make a lot of people happy, I would imagine, not just here, but all around the world and even perhaps the multiverse, I would very much like to have a talk with I believe Scabatha believes own this place, and I think she would be very interested in what we have to say. And I tell you what, if you're the one who brings this idea, you'll make an absolute fortune.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. You see, Knucklehead over there? She gestures towards the one with the toffee apple head. Anything needs to go through him.
I see. I'm sorry. It's just so much exuberance. But I tell you what, would you do me a solid, considering that I gave you that lovely song, and bringing you sweet dough, why don't you mosey on over with me and just vouch for us? I mean, they have to approve it, but I'm sure you seem like a real standout gal. Aye, come on. Sort of like, get some sweets for your sweet.
She kind of leans over the table and waves her arm, getting the other's attention, and gestures him over instead.
Aye, well, that'll do.
Well, do you make sure you send plenty of people to my delectables?
Well, that goes without saying. Well, I mean, of course, I'm going to mention. Yeah, I'm going to mention you first. Is
excellent.
The toffee apple guy coming over?
He starts making his way over. He still seems to be muttering to himself. You catch the faint bits of it as he gets close to you. Bloody. I don't like her. Don't like her at all. She's awful. But, hello, how can I help you all?
Hi, hello. My name's Vicky Tricky Schwartz, and I was just speaking with your colleague here, and gotta say, really impressed with the quality of your merchandise, especially this one's. So, I'm here, well, as a traveller, but more broadly, I'm representing a patron, one Lord Bonaparte. Sure, you never heard of him. He's not from around here. He's kind of back in the Montaigne realms.
Wait.
Yeah.
Lord Bonaparte?
Yeah, have you heard of him?
Yeah, I have. Yes.
Hi, you know what? I haven't spoken to him for a couple of months. We're kind of in and out of contact. Usually just report back to when I've got something useful to say. How's he keeping? Have you spoken to him recently?
I don't deal with him personally. I've moved one of his attendants through once or twice. Yeah, they're always trying to sell us... What was it? Waterdeep paper, I think it was.
Oh! Don't get me started on that. I tell you what, that's probably the stupidest scam I've ever been party to. Like, but no, we're not like that. What?
Scam?
Yeah, it don't work properly. It's just grain. That's the secret. They just get a bag full of grain and they just, say it's paper. And some people believe that. For some reason, not really sure why it ever took off.
But I've used the paper myself.
Wait, how?
It's very fine parchment.
I'm guessing I wonder if Competitor actually launched a viable product, kind of jumped off the bandwagon of the... Anyway, we feel like we're getting a little bit off topic here. Anyway, so I'm here. I'm kind of like a food mystery shopper for Lord Bonaparte, and he, as I say, he doesn't tell everyone, but he has an absolute craving for sweets. And I have to say, oh yeah, these are...
don't have teeth anymore.
Well, you see, that's the thing. You can't stop.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, how do you think he lost them? Like, he does...
That is a fair point.
He has to put in...
Now you should say that.
Yeah.
He does always tend to take a sample back with him. Yeah, you are right about that.
Yeah.
No, not like that. No. But, yeah, maybe.
Anyway, so...
sorry, what?
I was here to try and I think he would really like this, because the thing is, he's a little bit shy. He's a bit doesn't really want to come out here and buy these things himself. It's as he says, he's not got his teeth no more, so he kind of feels a bit silly, coming out here buying a bunch of sweets. So that's what I'm here for. I would like to have a chat to the person who owns it. I want to see if we can set up a trade deal with Scabberford, because he kind of wants things to be discreet. So he asked me if, I kind of came across any places like this where, they have some fine product, to just go and have a talk with the fella, or the gal, I suppose, in this case, upstairs, and to, just to make sure that things remain discreet, but sweet. Doing the double point, as he says that.
I suppose I could maybe set up a meeting.
Aye, that would be absolutely wonderful, if you could.
Let's see, what time is this? She might be in the workshop around about now. No, she wouldn't be there. No, it's too late in the day for that one. What are you talking about?
Do you think out to yourself too?
Oh no, I was having a conversation.
Oh, right. Gotta say, can't see who you're talking to. Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me.
Oh, a few weeks ago, it's maggots kind of crawled into my ear.
Wait.
And it's been talking to me.
Wait. You know what? That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Sorry, as you were.
So yeah, just been talking to me and saying hi. All that stuff. Yeah. Also, that's a bit of a better image of him.
Yeah, I can see. Aye, so, when do you reckon you'll be able to set this meeting up, and whereabouts will it be? If, I mean, obviously we have a chaperone here, but you know, just for my knowledge.
We'll just be going into the parlor. It'd be just very much right at the front, over there near the other bridge.
All right, good stuff. So, should we head straight over there?
Yeah, I'll take you through. Just want to follow me?
Yeah, absolutely.
And now we go over to Pixie and Miko.